bunch of metalheads, a bunch of people who, you know, all of us come together for one reason and one reason only, which is to spread the disease, the chaos, the madness, have a good time, drink some beers, say what's up to our brothers, to the horns. Big special night because, you know, Dio passed away last week, and Revolver had the chance to get his last few words, his last public appearance on live television, which the whole fucking world can watch, and that's mad special, you know what I mean? Me as a metalhead, a fan, I mean, I love that. So I'm gonna show you what's going on right now. Let's see what's up, right? Let's go. The Horns Up Rock Shot is on. We're here outside of Fontana's for the Revolver Golden God Award screening party. We're with Jose Mangin, one of the main components of heavy metal in general. And dude, tonight was a night of annihilation. Municipal Waste played in the house, but most importantly, the award show. I was telling Josh and Brandon that they went from like baby crawl steps to like a full posture gentleman. You know what I'm saying? That was amazing what they did. They had Lemmy, they had Dave Grohl, they have Dio, they have Ozzy. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. You were there to experience it. And from all the weekend happenings, what was the one that really stands out for you?
The whole, I mean, I said it as soon as the night was over when they said you're done, you know, you're done. I was like, wow. The greatest moment for me was when obviously I got to include Corey Taylor from Slipknot and Stone Sour in an interview with Ronnie James Dio, and I was talking to Corey and I saw Ronnie and he was walking and it looked like he was about to leave, and I was like talking to Corey. We were like in mid-interview and I was like, dude, Corey, do you want to interview Ronnie with me? And he was like, fucking, of course. And I was like, all right, Corey, hold on. I was like, Ronnie, come here. And I walked over and I got Ronnie and I told him what we were gonna do. And he was like, oh, of course, Jose. And he came over and I brought him over and I, you know, just very lovingly brought him over and we talked.
What I think about Ronnie James Dio, I mean, I saw him with Heaven and Hell, and the one time I saw him, the reason why I went is just like, I gotta go see Dio. You know, I never had the chance to see him with Dio or the Rainbow or with Elf, but I was like, I gotta go see Dio. And just as a fan, you know, sitting in Jones Beach, this was like a couple years ago when they played with Quincy, Alice Cooper, another big legend. And to me, it was just like, this is so real. This is like, this guy just feeds the crowd in such a genuine way. When people say like Ozzy or Dio, it's like, no, both. You know, you don't do a comparison like that. You don't put them together as far as like against each other. They're together because they're godfathers of the music we love. Ozzy's obviously the main motherfucker, but Dio, I see him as like a father figure.
Well, yeah, I mean, look, you know, I don't try to compare Ozzy and Dio, you know, because, you know, when I was young, I was into Sabbath and I was into Ozzy. And then this guy, Ronnie James Dio, comes along. And I'm like, who's this guy taking Ozzy's place, you know?
And, you know, hopefully influencing those kids out there that are starting to listen to this music. Yeah, you know, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, put down that My Chemical Romance CD.
Listen to Pantera, Sabbath.
Like some Pantera.
So, what are your top 10 favorite bands?
Wow.
Pantera.
I mean, what comes to mind? Pantera, Deftones, Slayer, I Hate God, probably, Godflesh. I don't know, there's so many, you know, what kind of fucking question is that?
That was a sign-up question.
All night.
Heavy music is such a huge impact, and we haven't really seen somebody really represent heavy music at the Super Bowl halftime show. So if there's a band out there that you think is ought to happen, it could happen, which band do you see? Whether it's like, it can be obviously hard rock or heavy metal.
Well, you know, at halftime they always they do like 3 songs. I mean, I fucking love The Who. I thought they did great. You know, Springsteen did great. You know, I'm a classic rock guy. But as far as a metal hard rock band, like, I mean, AC/DC would kind of crush balls. They would be amazing. My personal love of Motorhead would go very far. You know, because, you know, you need like anthems, you know, and Ozzy's got anthems, Lemmy's got anthems, Mr. Halford has some pretty badass anthems. And I don't know, maybe AC/DC. They might be the ones, you know. Everyone, my grandma knows AC/DC, you know.
Thank you, Jose. Horns up.
Horns up, motherfuckers.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, man.
Always, man.
Thanks,
always. From Horns Up Rocks, this is unscripted with Abandoned Guys. We'll be back. We'll see what else happens tonight, man. Thank you.
Thank you.